Absolutely. Let's integrate the real world events that match the points we discussed above while maintaining the metaphorical and technological parallels. Here's the updated list, with examples of real events included to give clearer context to how pending implosion might show up both in technology and in metaphysical or collective shifts. 1. Excessive resource consumption, e.g., CPU, memory, network. In technology, system overload due to excessive resource consumption, CPU, memory, network, can cause crashes or extreme slowdowns. In metaphor, overload of energies or ideas leads to a stretched reality, causing confusion and contradictions. Individuals may struggle with too many conflicting experiences or thoughts at once. Real world example global internet outages, e.g., Amazon Web Services outages that affected many sites and apps. When servers are overloaded or massive amounts of data cause disruptions, similar to how the collective consciousness can feel overloaded when too many ideas, memories, or energies are competing at once. Metaphor. This could correspond to a collective mental overload where the masses are struggling to process too much disinformation, reality glitches, or parallel timelines, like during periods of mass confusion or divergent truths, e.g., Mandela effect. System slowdown, lag, or unresponsiveness. In technology, when a system starts running slowly due to too many tasks, like a slow website or server lag. In metaphor, this can represent delayed processing of reality or distorted experiences where time seems to slow down or events become unresolvable. This mirrors when we're stuck in our own mental slowdowns. Real world example website slowdowns or server outages, e.g., when social media sites or tech services like Facebook or Twitter have major outages. It's like experiencing a collective mental fog or confusion when systems and minds can't process information efficiently. Metaphor. A collective reality slowdown could be felt when a group or society struggles to process new information, or when memory distortion and timeline confusion, like Mandela effect, make it harder for people to integrate past and present. Data corruption or inconsistencies in technology, when files or databases become corrupted, resulting in data loss or mismatched information. In metaphor, this mirrors memory corruption, where historical events, personal memories, or reality itself becomes inconsistent or altered. This can be seen in things like false memories or conflicting perceptions of the same events. Real world example the 2012 corrupted data in the Higgs boson experiment. Early data errors from particle collisions were initially thought to be corruption, but turned out to be crucial. Similarly, data discrepancies in our experiences of reality might point to something significant, like a glitch in the timeline or shifting perceptions. Metaphor, like how we perceive altered historical records, Mandela effect, or inconsistent personal memories, data corruption in reality shifts the shared understanding of truth, creating confusion on a collective scale. Nash 4, thread deadlocks. In technology, a deadlock happens when processes in a system are stuck waiting for one another to release resources, causing a freeze in the system. In metaphor, this could represent the collapsing of timelines or parallel realities that are trying to coexist without being able to progress forward. Real world example financial crises, e.g., the 2008 financial crisis, when multiple institutions or sectors are waiting for each other to act, but no one can proceed, leading to a total system freeze. Metaphor, a parallel timeline deadlock where two or more versions of reality or events cannot coexist in harmony, causing stagnation. It can be experienced as a mental block or societal inertia where everyone is stuck and unable to move forward.
Memory leaks. Memory leaks in technology. A memory leak occurs when a program doesn't properly release memory, leading to excessive resources consumption and eventual crashes. In metaphor, memory leaks in our collective or individual consciousness could be seen as distorted memories or unresolved past traumas that never get flushed out, causing an overwhelm accumulation of old data. Real world example Google Docs or online data not syncing correctly. When there's an inconsistency in how data is saved or synced, people might not realize they're working with outdated or incorrect versions. Metaphor Individuals or societies might hold on to false or corrupted memories that build up over time, causing the system mind to become overwhelmed with misinformation, making it impossible to function effectively. System crashes. In technology, when a system crash occurs, it means the entire system stops working due to critical failure, often caused by resources overload, software errors, or misconfigurations. In metaphor, a spiritual or mental crash could occur when internal tensions or unresolved conflicts create a total breakdown in a person's or collective's ability to function or maintain a coherent sense of self or reality. Real world examples: massive social media outages, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp outages in 2021. The crash of these global communication platforms can be viewed as a collapse in social structure or communication and connection breakdown, leading to shared existential panic. Metaphor: a psychic crash when an individual or group reaches a breaking point and can no longer function within the old reality framework, possibly signaling a mass awakening or shifting paradigm. 7. Network overload, denial of services. In technology, a distributed denial of services (DDoS) attack overwhelms the server with excessive traffic, effectively preventing it from functioning. In metaphor, a collective overload of competing energies, ideas, or timelines can prevent the flow of information or energy from functioning properly, leading to confusion, breakdowns, or status. Real world, I know I didn't say that right. Okay. Real world examples: cyber attacks or on major websites. DDoS attacks that took down websites like Twitter or Netflix. When the system becomes overwhelmed by artificial disruptions, it's like being bombarded by external conflicting energies or events. Metaphor: an overwhelming burst of conflicting energies or ideas could cause a societal overload, preventing collective alignment or causing breakdowns in reality itself. 8. Infinite loops. In technology, an infinite loop is a repetitive cycle where the program continues running the same instructions endlessly, often using up resources. In metaphor, this can represent a repetitive cycle of thought, behavior, or events where individuals or societies feel like they're caught in a never-ending loop, unable to break free from past mistakes, old timelines, or recurring patterns. Real-world examples: bug in software leading to infinite loops. For instance, in operating systems or applications, if a loop occurs, it causes the program to freeze and fail to progress. Metaphor: psychic or collective infinite loops can manifest as a sense of stagnation where the past issues keep resurfacing and individuals or societies feel trapped in repetitive cycles. This approach helps bridge the technological sides of collapse with metaphysical concepts like timeline shifts, reality glitches, and energy overloads. As we observe these phenomena in the physical world, we can see how they correlate with the vibrational states of individuals or groups, potentially pointing to a larger system-wide breakdown or transition.